Jamie and Michelle quickly became friends over tennis lessons at the athletic club in the late 2000s. They decided to go into business together, and after discussing a few ideas, they landed on kombucha.
It was like the milkman. We had a door-to-door delivery service. So we had just moved to Bend, and we knew like 10 people. Sure. And we sent out an email to all 10 people, and we said, do you want to feel amazing? We've got the answer. It's a great product.
After several years of making her own home-brewed kombucha that Michelle learned to make from her mother-in-law, it was time to step up production.
This all happened in my kitchen. Brew it in the kitchen, did all the things, and we would put everything in the Prius, and we would deliver gallon glass jars to people's houses, and they would put 20 bucks under the mat, and we would take the empty one back to the kitchen, and
wow.
That's how we started.
How long did it go from being Kombucha Mama to Humm?
Yeah, so we were Kombucha Mama for 5 years.
Okay.
And then we transitioned to Humm. And the main reason for that was at that point in the business, we were still basically just Oregon and Washington. Sure. And we wanted to make it more accessible. Mm-hmm. And we partnered with a local agency, and we went in and we were like, hey, we just need a little help with our labels. We want to expand. Can you help us be more sophisticated? And 9 months later, we changed our name. And Humm was like, you hum when you're happy, you're humming along, there's like a humming undertone to things. You know, you can still do the whole meditative hum kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's the vibration that goes with it.
It's the vibration.
The happiness of Humm has been built by a community here in Bend that lifts each other up, providing help, equipment, and advice. And a smile with every sip.
Okay, so this is the pineapple jalapeno one. Is this the first one you've added some spice into?
We've done spice on brewers' batches before, but this is the first one that we've put in a can.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
Isn't that fun?
And I'm not a spicy chick.
Yeah.
So this is good. Yeah. This is a nice.
I mean, it's not super spicy, but it's enough.
It's got a little kick to it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love the pineapple in it too.
Humm has diversified its kombucha lineup over the years, offering the originals, Whole30 options, and a line with zero sugar.
So kind of explain what kombucha is for people who don't know the process or what a SCOBY is.
SCOBY is an acronym for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. And so the way kombucha is made is it's a base tea with sugar. The sugar is used as food for the SCOBY, you know, basically eats through the sugar, and that's what makes the probiotics and the healthy acids in the drink.
Human body is like a SCOBY in that matter. You know,
Totally.
what you feed it is kind of what you get out of it. And
absolutely.
what goes into your gut.
And the brain-gut connection, you know, the mental clarity that it provides. Like for me, I drink kombucha at like kind of that early afternoon time frame, and
Sure.
it gives me natural energy boosts.
And only here on the high desert can you get the kombucha float that's made with local ice cream.
And a tap room
Awesome.
has a lot of taps for flavors people can try here too.
Yes.
Okay, so a float is part of your menu, and a float is just like a root beer float, but this one has kombucha.
Okay, so you can put any flavor of kombucha with any flavor of ice cream, but I think we'll do magical lemon cupcake, the unicorn flavor.
Yes.
With French vanilla ice cream.
I'm into that. I'm into that.
Spoon.
Fun. And how
right.
refreshing on a summer day. I'm gonna test it first.
So good.
Oh, the lemon. I can almost like smell it before I can taste it.
Yeah.
In a good way, but that unicorn's very refreshing.
It's like a birthday cake in a cup.
It's exactly what it tastes like. Yeah, I can taste like some vanilla in it, some cream, and then I have actual ice cream too.
Yeah.
It's really inviting and a ton of different options.
The whole process happens at the production facility in Northeast Bend, where Humm moved in about 6.5 years ago.
It's really mesmerizing to watch.
I know. Well, we used to hand labeling all these, like in the Kombucha Mama days, you know, we're like lining it up and putting it on the beer bottles. And
That must be so interesting to go be like, wow, we started by like hand doing everything and now you're just watching. I mean, how many are cranking out by the minute that we're watching?
I think it's like 185 bottles a minute.
Really impressive, the volume that you're cranking out of here. I mean,
It's crazy.
to go from your kitchen to this, like that must feel kind of surreal.
It's super surreal.
You know? How many bottles are you doing a week?
Well, I
Would you
know as
say?
far as like gallons of kombucha,
Sure, okay.
we do somewhere between 50 and 80,000 gallons of kombucha a week.
Wow, you were saying what, 256 gallons?
256 gallons a week. We were like, we've made it. This is amazing.
So 50,000 a month, right?
No,
Or a week.
50 to 80,000 a week.
You can find Humm Kombucha all over, but make sure to visit them at their tap room to try out special brewers batches on 2nd Street in Bend.